Tal Kadosh, Boker Or, Mishna Yomi, Masechet Sanhedrin, Perek Yod. This is chapter 10. We are on Mishnah Daled and Hey. So Mishnah Daled says as follows. We are talking about now the different avirot that were mentioned previously to do with whether it's going to be of hereg or other things as well, right? And now we're going to continue from there. We're talking about an ira nidachat. Remember that when a person does avodah zarah, he's chayav sekila, right? Sekila means the stoning. It doesn't literally mean stoning. If you remember, first they throw him off a two-story building, then after that, then they would throw a big boulder on him, and then if he still survives, then it'll be the stones of everybody else. But if it's going to be an entire city, which is called an ira nidachat, so then it's not going to be stoning. It's going to be, the entire city is going to be with hereg. So it says over here as follows: the city, the people of the city, they do not get a chelek le'olam haba. We are in Perek chelek, so we're talking about those who do get olam haba and don't get olam haba. So he says, Shneimar, it says in the pasuk, yatzeu anashim bnei v'li'al, that it came out people that are bnei v'li'al. Okay, from amongst you, so they came and they were madiach, the people that are around you. Ve'enam ne'eragim, and they're not going to be beheaded. The people that are convincing everybody else to do avodah zarah have to come from the same city. Meaning, if it was an outsider that infiltrated the city, and then he came and he started convincing everybody to do right avodah zarah, they do not get killed. It has to be from the same tribe. Meaning, the person that's doing all this balagan has to be from the same tribe as everybody else. You have to have the majority of the city that they've committed this avirah. Anashim, right? And men corrupted it, right? That means if you have one of these conditions that are not met, it doesn't happen. So therefore, what happens if only women or children corrupted it? Or shudach miutar was only the minority of the town? Or shayum chutzla, or the people that were the infiltrators who came from the outside and they convinced everybody to do avodah zarah. It's considered like yichidim, that they did avodah zarah, and therefore they don't get punished like an ira nidachat. Remember, the ira nidachat, it's got a leniency mitzad echad because it's a hereg and it's not going to be sekila, but you have to completely destroy everything that's in the city. Utzrichin shne edim ve'atra lechol echad ve'echad. Now, therefore, if we're talking about now that it's going to be in such a case, you need two witnesses and a warning for every single person, because since they're not being judged as an ira nidachat and they're being judged as individuals, so then it's like any other individual. Whenever you want to kill someone, what do you need? You need shne edim and you need hatra. You need two witnesses and you need hatra. This is going to be the chumrah, right, of the yichidim more, right? This is going to be the chumrah of the yichidim more than the merubim. Okay, as we mentioned, sheyichidim beskila, yichidim is going to be beskila lefichach mamonam palet. So therefore, their money is saved, because since you're coming and you're giving them stoning, and it's such a harsh execution, so therefore their properties still will be free. So therefore, meaning that their children, grandchildren, they could still benefit from the properties. However, the vamrubim, but the masses, besaif is going to be with hereg, right? And therefore, mamonim aved. So therefore, you have to completely get rid of the money. You have to destroy everything that they had. Okay, that was Mishnah Daled. Mishnah Hey, hakeh takeh, right? You shall surely strike. So what are we referring to over here? That you're going to strike. So he says over here like this: you're going to hit with the sword. Hachameret vagamelet haoveret mimakom mamakom. Therefore, if you have a donkey, right, caravan driver, or a camel caravan driver, that they're going from one place to another place, and they stay in the town for 30 days, so therefore they're considered together with everybody else. Okay, and then he comes and he says, since the Mishnah is talking about that it's going to be only the people of the city, who's included in the people of the city? So even if you have somebody that's coming by, but they were there for 30 days, they're part of the city. They are inhabitants of the city as well. Right? Which means if right now they did not serve the idols, so therefore they could save the town. But remember, you need the majority. So if I've got camel drivers, let's say I'm going to nowadays taxi drivers, or nowadays not even taxis anymore, Uber drivers, right? Uber and Lyft, right? And any other new companies that are coming on now, right? So you have, right, these drivers. So now they're there for 30 days. Once they're there for 30 days, they're considered part of the city. So therefore they're going to save the city, that if they become now, that they're going to have so many people that are not doing avodah zarah, they're not going to be killed. Again, it's not going to be considered like an entire city. Right? You're going to come and you're going to destroy it, right? And everything that isn't in it as well. From here we learn, right? That even the property of innocent people, which are the tzaddikim, they also get destroyed. But anything which is outside of the town is going to be spared. and to do it of the guilty people, meaning these are the people that are actually doing the avodah zarah. So I don't care where they are. Right? So it doesn't care whether it's going to be on the inside or the outside, right? What's going to happen is it's going to be destroyed. So this is what's going to happen, right, in such a fashion.